Chapter 3 already.
続いてのニュースです。来年度、民自党が衆議院での通過を目指している沖縄米軍基地拡大法案のキーマン、田宮隆三防衛大臣と同時に開発が進められているリゾート開発の責任者、鈴木義信国土交通大臣が今日揃って現地沖縄へ視察に訪れました。日本防衛の鍵とも言われる弾道ミサイル防衛システム、通称新 BMD システムの導入を目指す田宮氏。一方、これまで沖縄米軍基地拡大法案に一貫して反対する立場を取りながら、沖縄の内需拡大のためリゾートの開発を推し進めてきた鈴木氏。意見の異なる両大臣揃っての沖縄訪問に政財界からの注目が集まっています。
So either way, we're screwed.
田宮氏の現地到着に先駆け、空港前には基地の拡大に反対する市民が大勢詰めかけ、範囲を示すビラを配るなどする一方、鈴木氏はリゾート開発による内需拡大を支持する地域財界関係者に迎えられ、開発候補地の視察へと向かいました。田宮氏の米軍基地拡大法案、鈴木氏のリゾート開発、ともに現地でも意見が割れており、法案成立に向け、両大臣とも各方面との調整が必要と思われます。
確かに BMD の導入は今の日本にとっては重要なことです。しかしこれ以上沖縄に日本防衛のための犠牲を払わせるわけにはいきません。それを少しでも軽減するためにも内需拡大を見据えてリゾートを開発することで、なんとか地域の振興に貢献していきたいと、そう考えているわけです。
国を守ることは私の責務だ。それ以上言うことはない。
空港到着後、インタビューに応じた鈴木氏とは対照的に、田宮氏は足早に車に乗り込み、現地の視察へと向かいました。突然の両大臣の沖縄訪問に、野党からは鈴木氏の沖縄リゾート開発に田宮氏が便乗する形で強引に米軍基地拡大法案を進めようとしているのではないかと疑問の声が上がっています。地元の住民の反応はどうなんでしょうか。
基地がまた拡大するのは嫌だけど、リゾートで沖縄が潤うんだったらまあいいのかなって。
お隣の国がミサイルを撃つっつったって沖縄じゃなくて東京とかを狙うわけでしょ。田宮さんはさ、結局沖縄のことなんか考えてないんだよ。
次期総裁候補として呼び声の高い鈴木田宮両氏の沖縄での行動に今後も注目が集まります。続いてのニュースです。
今のニュース、ここの立ち退きの話なのかな。
You really shouldn't be smoking inside the house. Just saying. You talked to those guys in the truck, right? How'd it go? So, like, one guy wants to put a new military base, American military base, apparently. One guy wants to put a resort. Either way, we lose, because they both want to use this land. I like the one woman they interviewed on the street who was like, she doesn't want any more, like, American soldiers around here, but she's good with a resort, which I'm sure would bring in a lot of foreigners. I'm just saying. A lot of foreigners. American and otherwise. They wanted to buy us out, but I turned them down. Somehow I doubt that's the end of it, though. Oh. Uncle Kaz, are we gonna have to leave Okinawa? Don't worry, Haruka. I'm not gonna let that happen. Trust me, everything's gonna be fine. Okay, I believe you. Okay, I'm gonna go out and try to fish again. Let's see how it goes. Oh, I almost forgot. Huh? What's up? Well, it's probably nothing. But Shiro's been kind of down since he got home from school. I wonder why. Oh, I wonder why. Did you ask him what was wrong? Yeah, but it didn't seem like he wanted to talk to me. Okay. I'll give it a shot. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Find Shiro. Also, maybe do some fishing a little bit. Just saying. Let me save as well. Mostly so we don't have to, like, you know, watch the cutscene again. I don't know who Shiro is. One of these kids, I'm sure. Or possibly there's kids doing a friggin' knife fight on the beach. Alright, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me look around real quick. See if I see any shinies. Is that Shiro in there? That might be him in there. Look, there's a shiny right here. Yes, take it. Great. Alright. Shiro can wait. I'm gonna go... These kids can wait too. I'm gonna go fishing real quick. I'm gonna fail at fishing again. Start fishing. A worm. Yes, so I need to do the close ones.
Yakuza.
Okay. Only 14, that's fine. Just wait. We'll just wait patiently. Got it! Great. Great. Turbine tastes great when steamed. Well, you know what? At least it's food. I would love to keep fishing, but unfortunately I do not have any more bait. Yeah. Alright. I got some, though. Hey, I got some. Anything over here? No, I'm not really see anything. Let's go past the two children knife fighting on the beach. It's fine. Look, there's something on the beach. Stamina and X? No, it's just some junk. Alright, I'm gonna guess that Shiro is the one sitting by himself in the house, so I can come out here and talk to everybody else. Kids, why the hell are you knife fighting on the beach? Hey, is Shiro with you too? Hey, yeah! Taichi bomb! Ow, don't hit so hard, Taichi! There's more where that came from. Taichi explosion! I ask you a question, Taichi. Come on, Uncle Kaz. Can't you see we're busy here? Let's take a break for 1 second. Do either of you know where Shiro is? He doesn't even care that they're fighting. It's fine that they're fighting. Maybe in our room? We asked if he wanted to play with us, but he said no. Taichi blast! Ain't no fair, I wasn't ready! I'm glad you kids are full of energy, just trying to get hurt, okay? Well, be careful! You're never careful! Training the next generation. We'll talk to people. We'll talk to everybody before we go in. Like, I'm like pretty sure that's him. Or I can't see him from here right now, but he's in that room over there. Talk to everybody else though first. What are you gonna do about the eviction? My husband says he doesn't care how much money they offer us. He's not gonna leave his childhood home. Mine too. We don't want to be moving at our age. You couldn't live in some big apartment building where you don't even know your own neighbors. Did you hear about Kume-san? He agreed to sell his house. He said he's taking the opportunity to move in with his son's family. I guess they have a place on the mainland. Oh. Really? Gonna be lonely there without him. Or lonely around here without him. Gonna be lonely there too. Can I not go in here? No, I can't go in here. Okay. We got 2 people to talk to over here. Not going here either. Oh, I don't get all this talk about building a resort. What's so great about Okinawa? A friend of mine once went over to the mainland, and he says that the ocean there is really dirty. Nothing like the sparkling blue of our beaches. Really? But don't people go swimming during the summer? That's because they don't know any better. Nobody who's ever been to Okinawa could stand to swim in that sludge. I guess that's why everyone comes to vacation here. Good seeing you, Kiryu-san. Got a burning question to ask. This new military base they keep going on about, yay or nay? That's a good question. I mean, I have to be against it because, you know, it's going to be here. And I don't want it to be here. I'm against it. I knew we were kindred spirits, Kiryu-san. The people of this island are sick and tired of the military imposing on our land. Besides, plopping more bases down is essentially saying we're preparing for war. And when that war inevitably comes, we'll be trapped in a combat zone with no escape in sight. Not to mention all this outrageous talk about erecting some fancy schmancy resort, as if that'll finally make Okinawa prosperous. If you ask me, they're trying to tear down everything we've worked for since the Second World War, all for a little pocket change. I didn't ask you, but good to know. Got mail? No. Koji, have you seen Shiro around? Nope. What about you, Riona? I haven't seen him either. Maybe he's out playing somewhere. Anyway, this boy in my class, Okada-kun. Okay. You girls have any idea where Shiro is? I don't. Eri-chan? Isami-chan? Nope. I thought Taichi Mitsu playing on the beach. Maybe he's with them? I'll go take a look. He's not there, though. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him. Let me go through the front door like a normal human being. Should I look around a little bit more? Hold on. Hold on. Just make sure. Just a check. Anything in the laundry room that I can take? Where's the kitchen? It must be over here. It's possible I can't get in there. Oh, here it is. G&G got first 2.5 hours late. I'm surprised Lost Oak didn't take it. Alright, I guess we'll go comfort the troubled kid. I've been thinking there's going to be some kind of secret. I can leave this way. Wait. Is there something here? Can't really move the camera. Well, you know there's going to be something back here at some point. But not right now. Alright. Alright. Let's go talk to the kid. Actually, one last place to go. Hold on. I didn't actually check in the back of this hallway here. I keep on thinking there's going to be something secret over here in the corner. No. All right, Shiro, what's bothering you? Hey there, Shiro. Everything okay? I'm fine. You don't look fine. Everyone else is having fun outside, but you're sitting in here all by yourself. Are you sure you're okay? Just leave me alone. Does this have to do with the girl? I doubt it. I doubt it. Is something happened at school? It's always a good thing to ask, right? Did something happen at school? No. Does it have to do with the girl? What do you mean? Well, you're at the age that boys start, That's not it. Just leave me alone, okay? Guess I was wrong. Does your stomach hurt? Not really. Doesn't look like he wants to talk. Maybe the other kids will know something. Alright. We're leaving this way now. No, I can't leave that way because we don't have... Our shoes aren't there. We gotta get our shoes first. There we go. Hey, you guys have anything? Ayako. What's up, Uncle Kaz? Is this about Shiro? Yeah, something's definitely up. Do you know if he's having trouble at school? I'm not sure. We're not in the same grade. Have you heard anything, Izumi-chan? No. We're in different classes, so... Right. Want me to try asking him? No, it's okay. If he's going to open up to anyone, it'd probably be another guy. I'll give it another shot. Alright. Look, it's there again. Can I just get infinite number of worms here? You better believe we're going fishing again. Hey, something's up with Shiro. Do you know if anything happened at school? I don't. We barely even see each other most days. What about you, Riona? Same. He's in a way lower grade than me, so our classes are really far away. Sorry. Oh, sorry. That's alright. I mean to figure out what's wrong, Uncle Kaz? How are you going to do that? Easy, I'll just put him in a headlock. That'll get him talking in no time. Hey, that's a good idea. I bet I could take him too. Come on, you two. You should be looking out for Shiro, not trying to beat him up. That's what being an older sibling is about. I thought you knew better. No. Never mind, I'll do it. I'll put him in a headlock. It's fine, I can do it. Keep your hands to yourself, Koji. You're just gonna make things worse. All right. Just get another one. Yes, please. Thank you. We'll ask these boys as well. They might know better, but first, we have a worm. Listen, we need to feed like 8 kids now? 9 kids? 9 kids. I can math. I'm old enough for math. We need to get more. We need to get more fish. Oops. Yep. It's always on the tail. It didn't actually throw it that far. It's fine. Come on. Come on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god, the beeping is tearing me apart right now. Got him. I might see if there's a mod to lower the beeping a little bit. The beeping is keeping me from doing more fishing right now. All that and the lack of worm. But holy shit, that beeping is really loud. A dropper. Well, like for medicines? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I wonder if these are like crafting things. I could use this and have def 3, blades 3, guns 3. You know what? Sure. Why not? I got my monorail pass. Monorail. My cell phone. I finally figured out how to send emails. And a fishing magazine. The trick to good fishing is keep that line from snapping. If the tension is too tight, it'll break. But if it's too loose, the fish will get away. If you think it's getting too tight, lower the pole and sync with the movement of the fish. If that doesn't work, then loosen up the line. I think I have to lower the pole. I haven't really lowered or raised the pole too much. I raised the pole, and that's why I got that last one, by the way. The stronger fish tend to quickly increase line tension. When this happens, try pulling the pole up and then lowering it and reeling in the line. And doing this repeatedly, you should even be able to pull in a big one. That's basically how you fish in Red Dead. Various types of fish are out there, each with their own particular habitats or searching different spots. Various kinds of baits. Every now and then you can pull up a beautiful top-grade fish. You'll work up a mean sweat, but there's nothing like the satisfaction of landing that sucker. Give it a shot. Oh wow, we have tons. Let's give us two things. Increases health and easier getting out of holds. Probably what we want. The counterattack executed while downed and boosts the speed of combo attacks. Oh, that's nice though. First level in the art of balance makes it difficult to be knocked down in heat mode. All of these are actually pretty good. Let's do this. We can't have enough for this. Yeah. So the number on the right is it's in thousands. That's how many thousands that I need. Because I had 10,840 and I got this which said 6 and now I have 4,840. It's good to know. It's good to know.
Taichi, Mitsuo.
No, Uncle Kaz. I was just about to go in for the body slam.
Give the games a rest and listen.
Alright, what's up?
It's about Shiro.
Wait, he wasn't in our room?
He was, but he won't talk to me. He's just sitting, curled up in the corner.
Yeah, he's been doing that a lot lately.
What? Why?
Probably because he's been getting bullied.
Bullied? How do you know?
Because we were the ones bullying him, no. I found him crying in the boys' room at school a couple of weeks ago, so I asked him what was wrong.
And that's when he told you about the bullying?
Yeah. I think it's been getting worse, though.
What makes you say that?
Well, I thought it'd be funny to barge in on him when he was taking a bath, but he had bruises all over his body. He doesn't do sports or nothing, so he wouldn't have gotten them from that.
Did you tell the teacher?
Nuh-uh. The bullying always gets worse if you tattle. Besides...
I've heard enough. I'll talk to the teacher myself.
Wait, Uncle Kaz. I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Too late, I'm calling.
QQ Elementary, Hashimoto speaking.
Hi there, my name's Kiryu from Morning Glory, and...
The orphanage, right? You must be the guardian for all those poor kids.
And who are you exactly?
Oh, I'm just one of the teachers here at school.
Perfect. I'm actually calling about one of my kids, Shiro. Could I speak with his teacher?
That would be me. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I have a reason to believe he's getting bullied.
Bullied? What evidence do you have of that, Is this some kind of joke?
Trust me, I'm not the joking type. Shiro's holed up in his room right now, not talking to anyone. Apparently there have been bruises on his body, too.
I assure you, there's no chance such awful behavior would take place at our school. What about the other orphans? Who knows what those kids of yours get up to without parents around to keep them in check?
What did you say?
Honestly, I'm sick and tired of all these nervous parents whining to me about their children. Raising them is your responsibility, not mine. Though I suppose your case may be a lost cause. He's about to powerbomb this teacher. Goodbye, Kiryu-san.
What was his problem?
Uncle Kaz?
Don't worry, Taichi. I'm gonna make sure this never happens again.
But...
It's okay. I'll get Shiro to talk.
Should I, hold on a minute. Let's try this. Before I talk to him, should I talk to, Haruka and see if she has any... I might eat the teacher. Let's just see if she has any advice for talking to him. Where's Haruka? She wasn't outside, was she? No. She out back? No. She wasn't out front. I don't see her out there. She might have been like out in the street. We'll take a quick look. Oh, I think she got kidnapped. No, it's fine. She's probably just in the bathroom or something. Doing laundry. Hey, there she is. Shiro's still looking so good, Uncle Kaz.
Yeah, about that. Sounds like some kids at school have been bullying him.
What?
Taichi told me. Apparently he found bruises all over Shiro's body. Keep this between us, though. I just thought I should let you know.
I guess bullies do tend to go after the quiet kids.
Nobody deserves that kind of treatment, quiet or not. I'll get to the bottom of this, Haruka.
Ooh, so maybe did us telling her increase our trust level? A bit? Hopefully? Maybe?
Shiro. I want you to tell me what happened. You can trust me, Shiro. Please. All I want is for you to be happy. You and everyone else here. I'm not just gonna stand around doing nothing when you're so clearly in need of help. Come on, just tell me what's going on. Is someone bullying you? Alright. I'll go have a talk with your school.
You can't!
Why not? I already spoke to your teacher, but he was an asshole.
Paraphrasing a little bit.
Shiro.
Oh, we're going.
Why doesn't Shiro want me going to his school? There has to be a reason. Maybe I could just cut out the middleman and talk to the bully's parents directly. Taichi seems to know a lot about what's been going on. He might be able to point me in the right direction. Taichi.
Oh, Uncle Kaz!
Don't tell anyone about this, but do you think you can find out who's been bullying Shiro for me?
I already know. That's why I was trying to tell you before.
Who is it?
Some kid named Yoshinori, but
But what?
it's kind of complicated. Yoshinori's the son of Shiro's teacher, Hashimoto.
What?
Are you sure? Hashimoto would be in big trouble if he admitted his own son was a bully, so I don't know if he'll ever fess up.
Well, now I really need to get involved. I'd better check with Shiro again to make sure.
Uncle Kaz?
Also, get this worm real quick.
Take the worm. Yes, please take it. You got a worm? And, since I have a worm, we're going right back. It's fine, Shiro's not going anywhere. Clearly. He's just sitting in the corner. He's not doing anything. Do a quick search around the beach, see if I see any loots, but I'm not seeing anything. Nope, okay. Fish time. Right in the middle.
行くぜ。違うな。
So many of these turbans. I can't fish anymore. That's the only ornament that I had. I'm only getting one. I'm only getting one at a time. At some point, I'm sure I can get more. I could probably just go to town right now and buy a bunch, but no, we'll just keep on doing this.
Shiro, Taichi told me all about what's going on. Has the teacher's son really been bullying you?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? Please, Shiro. I need you to talk to me.
But Yoshinori, he said his dad plays golf with Akasaka Sensei from the city council. That he'd get them to shut Morning Glory down if I tattled on him.
Guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It's okay, Shiro. Don't cry.
I'm not crying, I'm just frustrated. Yoshinori only picks on kids when he knows they're not gonna fight back. It's not right.
Don't worry, Morning Glory's not going anywhere.
Huh?
I promise. So the next time he tries to mess with you, I want you to stand up for yourself. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. The next day...
I figured out why Shiro's so down, but that's not enough. I've got to fix this somehow. I got a teacher to pound.
Is there anything? Just, you know, always good to check around. See if there's any loot somewhere, because you never know. There could indeed be some loot somewhere. Especially here in the back, which, yes, I'm going to be checking every single day. Nah. I feel like Kiryu could use, potentially his new Yakuza ties, right? He could go to, Riki or his, the boss and say, hey, these guys are being assholes to kids, because the guy clearly cares about kids. That's like how Kiryu was able to convince him to back off. Alright, nothing's going on in here. Let's leave. There's gonna be one here. It's not even every day. It's every, like, couple of minutes. Everything okay, Kiryu-san? You look kind of worried.
Hi there, Mayara-san. Turns out Shiro's been getting bullied at school.
What? Who would go after a sweet kid like Shiro-kun? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind.
Well, it's a kid named Yoshinori. But his dad's the real problem. Apparently he's pretty tight with Akasaka-sensei. Meaning if I don't go about this the right way, they'll get city council to come shut my orphanage down.
Really? That doesn't seem like the Akasaka-san I know.
Wait, you know him?
Of course. He's famous around these parts. Well, as famous as a city councilman can be, anyway. Oh, anyway, he's definitely the honest type, not the kind of guy to use his position to settle grudges. Why don't you go talk to him? He loves chatting with his constituents, so I'm sure he'd be willing.
Even so, I can't just go marching into City Hall over this. Maybe if there was somewhere else I could run into him.
Oh, why don't you try the golf course?
Why the golf course?
That's where he spends most of his free time. They say he wouldn't be caught dead without his trusty set of clubs. Apparently he loves it so much he forgets to eat sometimes. But golf balls can't fill an empty stomach, you know?
Well, yeah, they can. I won't talk about my Yakuza past, though. I wonder how even he finds time to work.
Second that, Kiryu-san. Anyway, the monorail's the best way there. Just get off Golf Course Station and you're golden.
Thanks a ton, Miura-san. Time to go find out if those rumors are true.
You can fill someone's stomach with golf balls, forcibly. I'm sure Kiryu's done it. But before we go, we have a worm. So squishy ball. Like one of those stress reliever balls? No, I mean kinda, but no. Just a squishy ball. Kids can throw this without getting hurt. I bet if Kiryu throws it though, someone's gonna get hurt. Okay. There's not as many fish in the shallow areas right now, so. Another tail shot, that's fine. Beep. The beep. Oh no. Oh. Oh god. Is this a hard one? Got him. Hey! Fugu! 41 centimeter abasa. Abasa is Okinawan for blowfish. Great for abasa stew. I mean, yeah. I guess something other than a turban. Yeah, I need to find I think I need to find a mod to get rid of that beep. That beep is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Next week. What are you doing about the eviction? My husband said he doesn't care how much money they offer us. Oh, we already seen that. We've already seen this. We've already seen all this. Alright. I'm gonna assume we have nothing new because these two are the same. So we're just gonna go ahead and go past. Go into the golf course. Are we gonna have to play golf against this guy? You can now take a taxi or monorail trip to the golf course. Before I go to the golf course, though, what's this? There's something on the map. Why don't you tell me where Takuya is? A man came by and took him. I don't know what to tell you, Kurumi-san. He said he was a friend of yours. He even had me listen to a message you left on his phone, asking him to pick up Takuya for you. But I did no such thing. Oh, a new message. A new message. What does it say? We go back and forth. We have Takuya. If you want him back, come get him alone. And leave the Kamuro PD out of it. Oh, Takuya, I can't lose you. I don't know what to do.
Sounds like there's been a kidnapping. I should go see if she needs help.
Do we have our first, side story?
Sorry, I couldn't help but over here. You say your child has been kidnapped?
Sorry, who are you?
I'm Kiryu, and I run the Morning Glory orphanage just down the road. If a kid's been abducted, well, you can understand my concern.
Oh, so you're a teacher? All I know is that Takuya was taken from the hospital. And I just got a ransom note. We have Takuya come alone. But it's far too dangerous. We need to alert the authorities. If I call the police and they hurt my darling Takuya, I'd never be able to live with myself. What on earth should I do? Please, Kiryu-san, can you help me? You take care of children every day. Surely you understand what I'm going through. This is a veterinary hospital, isn't it? I'm calling it now. It's like her dog. Her little like yappy Chihuahua dog got kidnapped.
Okay, I'm on it. Let's go get Takuya back.
Oh, thank you so much. Be careful, okay? I'm calling it now. It's a dog. Or other kind of pet. It's an animal of some kind. Probably a dog, but it's an animal.
This is the place.
According to the text message, they should be waiting in a vacant parking area just ahead.
An empty lot, huh? I know all about empty lots. Alright.
Let's wait and see.
Let's wait and see on this one. I'll stand guard. You go in alone.
What?
Don't worry. If anything happens, I'll be there in a flash.
Okay. So it's you bastard!
Hey, you alright?
Dun dun dun!
Hey, you the punk who kidnapped Takuya? Hand him over, now.
Who the hell are you? Kunami's latest flame.
Street thugs.
Is that new? Oh my god. I can't just keep on doing it. Wow. That was amazing. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm so sorry.
Where's Takuya? He'd better be okay. Where's Rachel? Tell me where she is.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
What's this dog doing here?
Takuya! Oh, my poor little baby. Mommy's gonna make it no better.
Takuya's a dog.
Don't call him that. He's a very important part of my family. Oh, you scared my precious angel. Oh, don't be afraid. Mommy's here. I'm the one who gave you that rotten mutt. Damn it. You over the moon went on and on about how much you love me. I still have the voicemail in my cell. You used that voicemail to trick the vet. With all the low-down, nasty things to do, you're twisted. But it worked, didn't it? Everything I did for one last chance to see you again. Now, that's just creepy. Imagine, kidnapping for attention. Well, it's something like this again, I'm going to the police. Oh, I can't thank you enough for all your help, Kiryu-san. It's not much, but please take this. 10,000 bucks. Yen. It's like $100 though. What should I do?
I won't tell you how to feel, but if you ask me, you really need a better way to express yourself.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna be a dog. I absolutely knew it. I knew it. There's another thing over here I can see. Let's go over here. Let's go this way. Let's do again. We are here to do as many as possible. What's this? A taxi. Okay. We have multiples. All right. This is definitely gonna just like introduce us to an arcade or something like mini games. This though. What can we upgrade? We can upgrade one thing, and that thing is probably going to be this. For the faster combos. Go this way. What's going on over here?
Hey, what's wrong? You look like a vein's about to pop.
Oh, well, I probably shouldn't be bothering a random stranger with this, but business hasn't been so good lately.
You mean at this cabaret club?
Is another... We're not doing another whole cabaret club, are we? We never really finished the last one. That's right. I'm the manager here, and, it's a long story. Hey, would you mind if I ask you for some advice?
Sure, why not? Sure, why not?
Thank you. I'd hate to make you stand on the street, so let's talk inside. Actually, there's a girl named Natsume who works at the club. She's the #1 hostess on the roster. She's pretty, she brings in the crowd. She's even got a wealthy members of the elite wrapped around her finger. It's unbelievable.
Oh, that's a good thing, right?
Well, not exactly. Natsume has started using her status as leverage to influence the club's business decisions. On top of that, she's developed a terrible attitude at work, and it seems she wants me fired from the club.
Oh. Why don't you fire her first, then?
I can't do that. She's responsible for so much of our revenue that losing her would completely be the end of us, sassy as she is. I just don't understand how a person could start out with such passion and optimism, yet turn out so cold and conniving. Maybe if I wasn't such a fool of a manager. Oh, well, if it isn't our hardworking manager. Just what are you plotting over there? Oh, Natsume-chan. Haven't seen you around here before. Well, doesn't matter. I'm off to Hawaii as it is. Hold down the fort for me, Kay? Hey, you can't just up and abandon us. This is your job. Not to burst your bubble, but my ride's almost here. Catch you later, Daddy-o. Daddy-o. Yeah.
He really has no control over her, huh?
Hey, wait. I just had the best idea. Why don't you work at our club for a while?
What?
It'll be great. You come work for us, bring in some cash for yourself, and coach a fine young lady to knock Natsume off her throne. I have a hunch she's the type that'll only come to her senses once she loses that top position. And I'll admit my leadership hasn't amounted to much, but I'm sure you've got the grit to get the job done. So, when can you start? Alright.
Well, I don't know if I'll be of much help, but I suppose I could give it a shot.
Trust me, you'll be helping us out plenty. And let me introduce myself then. I'm Sakaki, and you are?
I'm Kiryu.
Kiryu-san. I'd like you to recruit a new hostess right away.
Wait, I'm not going to be coaching the hostesses already working for you?
I'm afraid all of our girls have fallen under Natsume's spell, so there won't be much you can do. It'd be far more effective to start with someone you brought in yourself.
I guess that makes sense.
Also, here are some operating funds. I'm sorry if it's not much, but it'll be useful for at least a few major expenses. 100K? Let's hop right to it then. I'll have one of our staff members bring you up to speed. How about Koji? He'll know what to do. Is this going to be a full thing, or is this just a side story? I can't tell yet. It feels like it's going to end up being a full, hostess minigame, but it could also just end up being a side story thing. Hello, I'm Koji. Hello, Koji, one of the staff members here. It's truly a pleasure to meet you. I haven't used that voice in this yet. Now's the time.
Likewise, I'm Kiryu.
I'll be assisting you going forward, Kiryu-san. Now, let's recruit a new hostess.
Okay, what should we do first?
Simple. All you need to do is look for charming girls in downtown Ryukyu and approach them. I'm sure at least some of them are qualified to work here. Kiryu-san, if you see someone who's a good fit, please bring her over to the club. We only have room for one extra staff member, so please make sure you bring someone who's genuinely interests you. Well, I'll be leaving it to you. Thank you for your help. Okay. And that's it. You. No, you're probably too young. You. Nah, probably not. Are they gonna show up on my map? Are we gonna know? Maybe. There's another question mark down there we'll go ahead and take a look at. Can I not go this way, really? Okay. Aqua Sky. No. I just want to I don't know where I'm going, actually. No, I think I can get there from here. Can we? Yeah, here we go. Right. The main reason I decided not to go that way is because I don't know if going that way is going to, like, trigger, you know, a cutscene for the things, and I don't want to do that yet. Don't worry about it. Drinks. I don't really need any drinks. I need a taxi. Let's keep on going this way. It's a whole new area, by the way. We're not even Kamurocho anymore. We're in, I guess Okinawa, or we're in a part of Okinawa. Can I really go up here? I can. Nothing up here, though. Can go that way. Sorry. Literally didn't see you. I haven't seen any interesting girls. How about you? No. Like I said, I kind of assume that there'll be someone that I can talk to, right? That, like, has an arrow over them that I can interact with. Hi. Hey, you're not from Okinawa, are you? Did you come here from Tokyo?
Yeah.
I knew it! I've never seen anyone from Okinawa wear expensive leather shoes with pointy toes like that.
Can you really tell where I'm from just by my shoes?
Never mind that. Anyway, I've always wanted to visit Tokyo. Maybe you could tell me about it. I'll get you something to make up for it, I promise. Okay.
Sure, I guess I could spare a few minutes.
Yay! There's a bar I like right near here, so let's grab some drinks and talk away. Okay. I'm Kaede Anya. You can just call me Kaede.
Well, I'm Kiryu. I used to live in Kamurocho, if you've heard of it. It's one of the seedier parts of Tokyo.
Nope, definitely don't know it. I'm so jealous, though. The closest I've ever gotten was a field trip to Kyoto. And I mean, there's so much to love about Tokyo, right? All we've got here in Okinawa is fish and salty air.
I don't know, I think Okinawa has its charms.
But there's nothing compared to Tokyo. Oh, gee, I sure wish I could live up there. But I guess just hearing about it is a good start for now.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Well, if I'm gonna move up there, I would have to find a place to live, right? How much is rent? Really expensive. She doesn't want to be in the suburbs, though. A studio goes for 100,000.
Studio goes for around 100,000 yen.
What's a studio? Like a photography studio or something? Why would you live in a place like that?
It just means a one-room apartment. You don't really need much more than that if you're living alone, trust me.
$100,000 for just one room? But you can get a whole house down here for that price. Jeez, people in Tokyo must spend their entire income on rent alone.
Not everyone, but I suppose some do, yeah.
Anyway, next question. If I do end up living in Tokyo, should I bring my car with me? Everyone's always driving around the city on TV and stuff. I'd never be able to shop without a car anyway. Plus, how'd I even get around? I drove into town today after all. Parking fees are entirely ridiculously expensive in Tokyo. You rent a parking spot the same way you rent a house in Tokyo. I'm surprised she had the money to even get a car and a license in Japan, because that's expensive by itself.
A car? Parking fees are pretty expensive in Tokyo, you know.
How bad could it be? Like 3,000 a month? I can manage that, no problem.
Hardly. It'd be more like 30,000.
What? That's practically what I'd be paying for rent. Or do people just live out of their cars in Tokyo? Oh, there you are, Kaede. I knew I'd find you here. Oh, Mobini-chan! You sure do know me well. It's hard to guess when you always go to the same bar. Who's this? This is Kiryu-san. He's from Tokyo. We're just chatting. You still thinking about moving? I'm sorry, but my friend here, sir, she's so star-struck by the big city. I keep trying to tell her that she won't last a minute up in Tokyo, but she refuses to listen. That's not true. I can do it if I try, you know. Please, Kiryu-san. You know Tokyo best. Tell her why it would be such a bad idea. It'll help you move. I mean... I feel like Kiryu would just say, if you want to go, then go. Like, her friend is right, but then again, Kiryu is never one to, like, quash someone's dreams, you know? If someone dreams of moving to Tokyo, then they should go. I feel like that's what Kiryu would say.
If you want to go, then go. You have to see for yourself whether you can make it or not.
Kiryu-san, I knew you'd understand.
I can understand why you're worried about her, but if you stop her from trying, she'll just end up resenting you guys.
I suppose you're right. I'll manage, don't worry. And if I need help, I'll just give Kiryu-san a call.
What?
Is that okay?
Well, I did tell you to go. Well, here's my number. Give me a ring if you ever need a hand.
Wow, thanks. It's not much, but take this.
Silky burger set.
Okay, we're gonna go now. Take care of the tab. I'll take care of the tab. You take care of the tab.
It's like I'll end up in Tokyo before too long.
Are we gonna meet her when we inevitably go back to Tokyo? It looks like we can play billiards. We can play darts. You can have a drink.
Hey, what about her? As far as being a hostess goes, she might be a good fit. Let's see here.
Okay.
She doesn't seem like a talker, even though she's talking on the phone right now. And I doubt she knows all that much about the world, but I can tell she's very diligent. Maybe I should approach her.
Too late, I already have. Yes.
Okay, let's see what I can come up with. Hello there.
Huh? What? Oh, were you talking to me?
Yeah. Sorry if this is coming out of nowhere, but I find you absolutely fascinating. Could I have a moment of your time?
You may. What do you want to talk about?
I'd like to introduce you to a job I think is perfect for you.
Oh, are you a recruiter? For one of those cabaret clubs?
Yeah, I am, actually. How do you know? A club over at Hatsumachi.
It does sound somewhat appealing. I mean, I could always use the work. Well, what are we waiting for? Show me this club of yours.
With pleasure. Oh, the name's Kiryu. Kazuma Kiryu.
Alright then, Kazuma Kiryu. You can call me Joe. I'm 21, I love to garden, and I'm licensed in CPR. Anyway, that's me in a nutshell. Take it or leave it. Good to know. If I ever have heart problems, I'll know who to come to. They have three people named Eve? And at least 2 Makis? Nope, I see 4. I see 4 Eves. There's one behind the dialogue box.
Welcome to our club. We specialize in helping our hostesses reach the top of the industry. But first, we need to decide on a stage name for you. Something that would fit the persona you want to project.
Does it matter? No. Josie. There. You can use her real name. Okay.
Josie, huh? That's a good name. From now on, you'll use that while working at the club.
Awesome! I'm very much looking forward to this.
Alright, let's get you changed into an outfit worthy of your grace and charm. See, as soon as you walk out that door, you'll be reborn as a head-turning queen of the night.
Could have done Jolene. You're right. Oh, okay. Description. Beautiful, standard one piece, revealing but classic. Standard dress, sexy trim. Dazzling to the max. Let's do this one. The classic. Oh my god. That was really loud. Sure. I don't know what I'm doing. They haven't told me what I'm doing. Oh, is that the new girl?
Yeah, and you are?
I'm Aya. And you must be the new guy. I'm from New York. I guess that makes me your senpai. I suppose I should teach you the tricks of trade to help this job go smoothly. Or otherwise I wouldn't be much of a senpai now, would I? So when it comes to doing well as a hostess, customer satisfaction is everything, right?
Right.
And that's why it's important to get a grasp on the customer's preferences and do your best to satisfy them. You should be able to get an idea of what the guests want when you walk the floor. Anyway, just get out there and see what you can learn. Use your eyes and ears. I'm remembering a time... probably the last time I played this, Yakuza 2, when I had a glass of water waiting for me. Because, man, I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. We only have 50 minutes left. 50. 50. So we'll just, you know, we'll power through. I'll make sure to have a glass of water for next time. Yeah, the character models are a little iffy. Here's the thing, G&G, that I mentioned earlier, but you weren't here for. Even though this game is Yakuza 3, this game came out before the Yakuza 2 that we played, because the Yakuza 2 that I played was a remake using a newer engine, newer graphics. But they didn't do that for this. All they did was they just ported it to PC and gave it a couple of, like, you know, options, and that's it. So this game is actually older than that. So it will look not as good as Yakuza 2 because we played the remake of Yakuza 2. There are a couple of simple mods that I added, mostly for looks. For instance, I used a I didn't talk about this earlier. I guess I'll talk about it now. I used a 4K font just to make the font look a little crisper. I used a mod that makes it so the game will always use the like higher res cutscene version of models, even in regular gameplay, if available. I used a mod. Apparently there was an issue with the sound in one of the cities that made like a car sound in the background really loud and annoying. So I used a mod to kind of quiet that one down. And then I used a mod to make Majima's jacket higher res because why not? What else did I do? I used a mod apparently. So here's another thing. The game used to run on that 30 FPS on the PS3, I think is what this is for. But when they ported it to PC, they made it run at 60 FPS by default, which is fine. That's what I play it at. But the problem with that is a lot of the like logic behind the game was made to run at 30 FPS, and when you put it to 60 FPS, it like kind of breaks it a little bit. And one of those things that got broken was the heat generation during combat, and then also the quick step. Apparently, like you didn't move nearly as much as you should because of if you're playing at 60 FPS. So I got mods to fix those. Again, they don't buff it any more than what they are supposed to be. They buff it to what they should be, that they were on the PS3 version. And then there were like a couple of other like kind of graphical effects, like oddities that I got a mod to fix. So that's it. Like there was nothing, like I didn't change the gameplay. I just basically fixed the gameplay, and I got like the higher res models, and that's basically it. That's all I've done. Anyway, onward.
So you're saying that I should gather information and coordinate Josie's attributes and appearance. That way she can better satisfy the customers.
Yep. Am I being a little too much? Either way, do your best and don't get stressed. Both of you guys.
Okay. Mission 1. Get a feel for your customers' preferences by walking around the club.
Then return to the break room. Coordinate your hostess to fit their ideal image.
Alright, time to hit the floor.
Weren't we going to be helping a poor child who's getting bullied? I'm going to be floored by how gorgeous my girl is. The gorgeous girls. I want a nice gorgeous girl. She was drop dead gorgeous. I wonder what kind of outfit I should use. I talk to this guy? This girl?
Just doesn't seem to have any customers.
Yeah, done with your inspection, Kiryu-san. Let's talk strategy. What would you like to know? A procedure.
Tell me more about basic procedure.
Well, first we read them their rights, and then we put their handcuffs on, and then we have to give them a phone call before we slap them in the jail cell. The way our club works is fairly straightforward. You go out on the floor, pick up the customer vibe, and use that information to spruce up the lady of the evening. Do that 3 times, and that's considered a service round. Then you'll get your results, and then it's on to the next one. Now remember, our revenue depends entirely on how our guests perceive their time here, so we need to work in concert with our staff to satisfy every need and want. Make sense? Inspection?
Tell me more about inspection.
Basically, you'll be walking the premises and getting a feel for the clientele. It should be easy for you to tell what type of hostess they're in the mood for by just listening. Some customers go solely for appearance, others prefer a certain area of proficiency, a service stat, if you will. The takeaway here is that our customers won't always want the same thing. That's what makes inspection so critical. Moreover, our customers might have multiple preferences, so it's important to decide which preference to prioritize, as well as take other more subtle factors into consideration.
Okay. Coordination? Tell me more about coordination.
So you can have the girls coordinate their clothes, makeup, accessories, and other things to give off a particular vibe. Of course, items and makeup that have already been provided by the club are free to use. Anything else we'll need to pay out for up front. I'm sure that goes without saying. And again, this should be obvious. Any expenses we incur will be deducted from our total club revenue, rightfully so. Clothes and accessories can be swapped out over and over again. Be sure that you'll have to pay each time as hostess gets her hair and nails done. Beauty's not cheap. However, mixing and matching certain clothes and cosmetics can lead to surprising results. I guess you call them bonus effects. Anyway, try as many combinations as you can.
Okay. Good.
Alright. I think we have to go back and change our look. Girls go out into the floor, total 3 times. Each service is followed by a break period. During that time, you can train your hostess in choice and coordinate their appearance. Been training another time, that's fine. I need you to dress up to be gorgeous, as it were. Oops, no. Hold on. Gorgeous dress. There it is. Gorgeous. Hairstyle selection. I have to pay for this, though, right? Nothing's really popping out at me. Eyebrows. I don't know that it matters. Eyelashes. Oh my god. Well, she needs to have... she's supposed to be gorgeous. She needs to have... something on. Right? How many do we have? 4? Let's go with this. Eyeshadow. How many do we have these? Just on or off? On it is. Yeah, that's fine. Glitter eye? No, I'm not gonna do glitter. She probably needs lipstick though. Glossy? Should I do glossy? No, let's do like a non-glossy. Yeah, this is kind of pinkish. Red is fine. Accessories? Earrings? I mean, she needs something. 6K. say inexpensive, but these are like more than the other ones. Let's go with this. Necklace. I'm looking for anything that says gorgeous. There we go. Got it. Ring. Not that one. Holy shit. Honestly, how about not for now? Gorgeous watch. It's really expensive though. Can I do this with no earrings? Oh, I can't even do that at all. No, never mind. I thought I was reading I was reading it wrong. All right, let's see how she does with this. Oh my god, that's really loud. This is really loud. All right, let's go. How are you now? Yeah, they all want gorgeous. Gorgeous women's. She has someone. I see someone out there with her. Yep. She's got someone. She's got someone. Everyone's still wanting gorgeous. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Alright. Yeah, I don't think that we need to change her at all for the next section. I think we're good. So this is definitely a different game. I mean, a different mini game than in the last one. So she's got someone. I don't know if I have to check her every time. Okay, we did it. Way to go, Josie-san! You've really got a nice aesthetic there, and I know for a fact the customers noticed too. Keep up the good work and you'll be #1 in no time. Thanks for your support! Of course! We hostesses gotta stick together, you know? Except for that Natsume bitch. God, I hate her. Gary-san, Josie-san's rank went up. I can tell you've both been putting a lot into it. Keep up the excellent work. Great work today. Let's aim for the next milestone. Okay. Nice. Is that good? She's number 29, okay. Out of 30, I assume. Right. It took so long. What were we doing again? Oh yeah, we were gonna go play golf. But guess what? There's someone else down here that we need to talk to. We're gonna go play golf in order to help a child being bullied. But look, there's another question mark down here that we gotta do. We don't have to do it, but I mean, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We kind of do have to do it. I'm not gonna not do it. Sorry. Who's this?
No.
I can tell you're not some guy off the street. You got some real fire in your eyes. You're a real player, aren't you? Well, I got a great place I'd like to show you. Follow me if you're interested. Okay. Yeah, either way.
You won't regret this. Follow me. Right through this door. I mean, what are they going to do? Try to jump me?
What is this place?
Oh, it's a gambling den. We've seen this before. In fact, it kind of looks exactly the same as the 1 and 2 on the inside. It's not quite the same. It's a gambling hall. The perfect place to cut loose and have some fun. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I don't really care that much, though. So we'll just continue on. Good to know. Good to know. Hey, what's going on over here?
Huh?
Stop giving me the runaround, man. You're in the wrong. You're in the wrong here for owing us all this money. Now you're gonna pay. Please, not my Aomori. It's the only thing keeping my family going. Fine, then I'll just take the land you're sitting on instead. Bring out the deed now. What? Well, my ancestors established this distillery generations ago. I can't just hand it over like that.
The deed, huh? Maybe this has something to do with that resort development deal. Hey. What's going on here? You mentioned a land deed?
Oh, please help me. This guy's after my Aomori. I don't know who you are, where you came from, but you'd better stay out of our business.
This has got something to do with the resort development, and I'm afraid it is my business. I've taken somewhat of an interest in that issue.
Huh? I ain't talking about any resort. This chump owes me a fat sack of cash. I was just telling him that if he can't pay up, then he can make good on his debt by giving me the deed to his land.
So that's what this is about.
This is going nowhere. I'll let you off the hook today. Either pay up in full or bring me that deed. Your choice. It kind of ambles off. Oh, thank you so much. You saved me from that brute.
Not really. Sounds like you're still gonna have to pay off that debt.
Yes, of course. I did borrow all that money after all. I didn't have a choice. If I hadn't taken out that loan, the distillery would have gone belly up.
You run a distillery.
That's right. It's a bar nearby where we make our own local spirits. Aomori, if you've never heard of it. Oh, and my name's Matsushima.
Kiryu.
Good meeting you, Kiryu-san. Aomori maker Matsushima. A few years back, I borrowed 20 mil to try and expand my business. Compete with the other big distilleries in town, you see.
And I take it the investment didn't pay off.
Actually, it was a resounding success. But we aged our Aomori for years to create the perfect flavor. Turns out the deadline to pay back those loans came around while this most recent batch is still aging.
When was the deadline?
It's actually not for another year still, but now they're saying if I don't pay back the full 20 million in a week, I'm gonna have to hand over the distillery.
That's absurd. Don't you have a contract?
About that. I looked over the fine print, and it did say the lender has the right to demand repayment before the deadline.
That's how they get you. Still, only a week. They must really be in a hurry.
If only I had another year, I could pay it back for sure.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's when the Aomori will be ready for market. I'll be able to pay off my debt, no questions asked. I tried to explain that to the loan shark, but he kept insisting I pay them right now. Maybe if I could find that heirloom Grandpa told me about.
Huh? What's this about an heirloom? Is it a squishy ball? I have one of those.
Oh, it's just something my grandfather mentioned on his deathbed. He said if I was ever in trouble, I could sell our extremely valuable family heirloom for extra cash. But I don't have the slightest idea where it is, or if it even exists for that matter.
I've heard that story before. Most family heirlooms don't end up being the windfalls people expect them to be. Why don't you talk to that loan shark again? Try to explain your current situation. That might be better than putting all your eggs in this heirloom basket.
He already knows my situation. That's why he's demanding I pay now. He just wants to steal the distillery from me, and the stock of Aomori we have aging. It'll net him way more than just the 20 million I owe.
And that must have been his goal from the beginning then. Set up the contract, and go back on it, and take not just the distillery, but the booze too.
The family heirloom is my only hope. Apparently it's buried somewhere on the beach near some orphanage. Of course it is. Evening Pride, I think it's called. Something like that.
Wait, You mean Morning Glory?
Oh, yeah, that's the one. You know it?
Know it? I run the place. Never guessed there'd be buried treasure nearby, though.
What luck! Fate must have brought us together. Please, would you consider helping me find this precious heirloom? I'll make it worth your time, I promise.
Sure. Awamori is an essential part of Okinawan culture, so I won't just stand by while you get threatened. Let's find that heirloom.
Thank you so much. I can't believe you're really so willing to help a stranger like me. You're too kind.
Thank me once we find the thing. So, do you have any other clues that could help us find this heirloom?
I do, actually. Our family has a special song that tells us where the heirloom is hidden. The sound of crashing waves upon the sand so hot, a glow of golden foam flows over the sacred turtle spot. You know. The sound of crashing waves must be it's near the ocean.
I mean, it's on the beach. I know that.
Yeah, that's definitely the place my grandpa mentioned to me. Problem is the second line, a golden foam flows over the sacred turtle spot. I think golden and turtle must be big hints, but I have no clue as to what it means.
Me neither. For now, I guess let's take a look near Morning Glory.
Yeah, let's do that. Do you mind waiting here a moment before we head out?
Why?
I need to check on some of the Awamori in the distillery to make sure it's all aging properly.
When you're in the middle of this situation, you sure are passionate about your work.
I may not make the best business decisions, but I'm damn good at making fine alcohol.
In that case, stay here and keep an eye on your stock. I'll go look for the treasure on my own.
Thanks for being so understanding. If you find anything, please just call my cell. I read ahead. I can't help but read ahead. The line's right there. My number is 555-292-6674. That's 555 Awamori, if you couldn't tell.
Right. I'll let you know what I find.
I saw it. It was right there. I read it. Anything else going on here? No. We're leaving. I'm gonna go do this real quick. Listen, we can play golf anytime. Where's the Do I have to use a taxi or can I just use the railway? What happens if I just like leave this way? Can't. Where's the let me find the rail line, because I think it'll be cheaper if I use the rail line, right? Because I have the pass. I just need to find out where the hell it is. Jesus. Hey, old dude, you look like you got a bit of cash locked away. How about let's fight? Okay. Gangsters. Oh, they're all three of them. That guy has a golf club. Maybe he's the guy. Ow. Okay. Alright, you with the golf club. Four. Damn, I missed. Jesus. We're onto that can, too. Alright. 5,000 yen. I don't have that much. Oh, it's because I spent a lot of it on the, thing, didn't I? They gave me 100k, but I had to, like, spend all of it on the, on making her gorgeous, as it were. Alright, here it is. I found the train. Morning glory for now. Go look at the beach. Let's be at Turtle Rock after school tomorrow. Okay. What are you gonna play?
Turtle Rock, huh? Is that the name of a publishing company?
Is there a turtle rock around here somewhere? I'm looking and I don't really see anything that looks particularly like a turtle, but then again, I wasn't really looking for a turtle rock. Oh, there's a box there. It's the treasure! No, it's not. It's not the treasure. It's a prawn. Alright, great. Listen, we'll fish later, it's fine. We only have, like, 25 minutes left. I want to, like... I want to find this treasure, and then I want to go help my kid, who's getting bullied. Maybe I needed to, follow them. Oh. Oh. It's a turtle. Sure, fine. Give Musman a call. Hello, Matsushima speaking.
It's Kiryu. I found a rock on the beach that looks like a turtle.
What? Really?
Yeah. It's out in front of Morning Glory. Come see for yourself.
Of course. I'll be right there. I guess it does look like a turtle if this is the one you mentioned in the song, and this is the sacred turtle spot. The treasure's got to be right under this rock. Let me a hand, Kiryu-san. It's digging time. Do I want to dig, or do I want to dig?
Here goes nothing.
Oh! Oh! I see something. Keep digging. Just don't dig too deeply or greedily.
Hmm?
I think it's some sort of pot. Please, keep digging.
You're mine, treasure.
Oh.
By which I mean Matsuma's treasure. It's fine. Ah, there it is, Kiryu-san.
An Aomori pod.
I see. A golden foam must have meant Aomori foam. After all, top-notch Aomori produces a beautiful head of foam when you distill it.
So... this big family heirloom you were after is just a bottle of liquor? I don't think this will help you pay off that debt.
Don't you see, Kiryu-san? This isn't any old bottle of liquor. It's an extremely old bottle of liquor. This Aomori was distilled in the 9th year of the Meiji era, which makes it over 130 years old.
130 years, huh? I'm not sure it's the miracle you seem to think it is.
But it is! Right now, the oldest intact Aomori in the whole world is just 140. You're nipping at their heels. You can't put a price tag on a vintage like that.
So, your ancestors crafted this masterpiece, then buried it to keep it safe. No wonder your family treated it like some kind of sacred treasure.
And because all its years have been spent underground, it's extremely well preserved. I don't see any cracks either. Still, I'm not sure it's worth the 20 million I owe.
Huh?
Hey, Matsushima, you trying to skip town or something? Ah! Don't tell me you followed me here. What's that you got there, huh? An Aomori pod. Well, the truth is... You shitting me? 130 years old? Assuming the date etched on the pod is correct, yes. How about that? My boss is always going on about wanting to get his hands on a 100-year-old vintage. Is that why you're after my distillery?
You could say that. But hey, I got a deal for you. Hand over the Aomori and we're all square in your debt.
Huh? You'd walk away from 20 million yen just like that?
The boss is going to use the cash to buy a pot of vintage anyway. Doing it this way cuts out the middleman. And besides, you can't exactly buy a 130-year-old Aomori on the market no matter how much cash you got. So the way I look at it, this is a pretty sweet deal. Your boss must really love this stuff.
You bet. And that's the only reason I know all this shit. You know, Matsuma-san, I know it might not mean much coming from me, but you really do make the best Aomori. You really think so? Oh yeah. From now on, I want you to stop borrowing from shady fellas like me. Get yourself a solid business plan and leave all this debt nonsense behind, you hear? I will. In the meantime, get that baby over to our office. We'll settle your debt right then and there. I can't believe it. I saved my distillery. And it's all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. Thank you so much.
You should be thanking the ancestors who buried that pot of Awamori.
Here, take this. It's a special little something I found collecting dust in our family stores. You'll make way better use of it than I ever would.
I didn't really do that much, but okay. I dug a lot.
Here's the belt. Well, I gotta go deliver this. Hope to see you around sometime. And 2k XPs. How much XPs do I have right now? Not enough to get anything, alright. I got a belt, though, which is probably pretty good. Equip all 3 Shisa items to gain the blessing of the Shisa and increase your defense. Okay. Okay, sure. I can't use that here. I can't use that here. That's gonna be an auto sort. It was not. Alright, let's go back. Let's go golfing. Unless... here's what's gonna happen right now. I'm going to go back to town. I'm going to look on the map to see if there's any question marks. If there are, then we'll go do them. If they're not, there we go. Golf it is. Nanyo Country Club. Who runs this place? It's Nanyo Business. Welcome, sir. Are you a member of our club?
Well, no.
Ah, so you're a visitor. Do you have a guest pass? My deepest apologies, sir, but this is a highly exclusive club for local businessmen and government officials only. If you don't have an invitation from our current member, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm very sorry, sir.
Damn. I'm never gonna find Akasaka if I can't even get in the club. If you'll allow me to intrude. Huh? I hear you don't have a guest pass. Yeah, I didn't realize this is a private club.
In that case, why don't you join me for a couple of holes?
Really?
I was actually meant to meet a friend here, but it seems he won't be showing up. I suppose he has some last-minute business to attend to. I'm not too fond of playing by myself, though, so if you wouldn't mind joining me, I'd be glad to have you along.
And who are you exactly?
Where are my manners? This is the guy, isn't he? My name is Akasaka, I knew it. I knew it. That's the way things go.
You mean from the city council?
I take it you've heard of me.
May I ask your name? It's Kiryu.
Well then, Kiryu-san. Shall we play?
Yeah, let's do it. Talk about luck. This is the perfect chance for me to get closer to Akasaka.
I mean, I think we can figure it out. Change shot range is Y. Display scores, change direction, move impact point. Sure. I'll take the first shot if you don't mind.
Be my guest.
Use LB and RB to change the direction. Got it. Change clubs by using the right stick. Oh, it tells you how many yards it's expected to do. That's good, because I wouldn't know. Press Y to change the shot range to half the distance. Use the direction pad to change the impact point. Some points will put a spin on the ball. Okay. Hold down A to build shot power. And release A to set the shot power. After setting the power, press A just as the cursor is aligned with the ball. Jesus. Perfect. Perfect!
Hey, you're pretty good.
I'm not sure I'd go that far. The wind's just been blowing in my favor today, that's all. Do you golf often, Kiryu-san?
Not really, no.
Ah, well. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Alright, we need to go this way, because that's where the... I think I'm going to have to kind of hook it a little bit, right? I mean, let's just do what he did. I don't remember what's, we could go all the way. We need, you know what? Let's just try this. What was the... There it is. No, screw it. We're gonna go for a full blast. Hold on. Complete miss. I wasn't expecting that. You can retry it. Yes. Take a mulligan, please. Please. Okay, I gotta reset all my stuff. That's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. No, not that one. Let's go for, like, this one. Not bad. No. No, not another mulligan. So... Butter. Yeah, I think that's kind of where I want. I don't really want any spins, so... I can't do it. Perfect. That was actually a perfect shot. No, I'm not going to retry that one. All right. Is there any reason to... Now here's the problem. So okay, so if let's power down quite a bit. So what I really want is to just tap it in. Damn. Okay, I need a little bit more tap. You know what? Let's take a mulligan. It's fine. Can I That's not what I wanted. Oh, here we go. You can kind of see the lines a little bit, but you can't really, like, I can't really see, like, I have no, like, grid to work with. Alright, so let's do a bit more. Let's try to get up to the first line. I think that should be good enough. Nice. I definitely didn't win. The mulligans, I think, still give you a stroke, usually. But, it's fine. It was the tutorial. It was a tutorial, so they were easy on me. I needed it, too. Wow, Kiryu-san, your form is fantastic.
Me? I don't think so.
No need to be modest. You're a natural. Shall we head to the next hole?
Sounds good.
Great. Let's go. Hey, what sort of work do you do, Kiryu-san?
I run an orphanage called Morning Glory.
Wow. Taking care of all those children is quite a task. Well, you're out here golfing, huh?
It's not easy, sure, but nothing makes me happier than seeing them smile.
That's wonderful. Well, I'm glad to know you enjoy your work, Kiryu-san. And what vital work it is. Now let's get this hole started. Punk.
Like the sound, I think the sound it makes.
Okay. He went... Can I see his ball? He got it like right on the green, didn't he? We could do it. Why does this one make me... Oh, it doesn't... I thought it made me bigger. I thought it literally made me bigger. It's just he has like a different stance. We need to get it perfect, but we can do it. We can do it. Let's go a little bit kind of over here. Ah, not quite perfect. We got it on the green. Oh! Oh! Hell no, I'm not going to retry that shot. All right, we need to get it in to keep ahead of this guy. Damn! Can't do a mulligan. Okay, it's fine. Oh, come on. Just keep on doing it. You know what? You know what my problem is? I need to have my power. There we go. That was the problem. All right, I need to remember to have my power. Speaking of the orphanage, Kiryu-san, how many kids do you have there? 9, all in elementary school. And you take care of them all by yourself? Do you have any helpers? No, but the oldest girl, Haruka, takes on a lot of that responsibility. She'll be starting 6th grade next month. And the chores are divided up between all the kids. Everyone has to help out. Oh, wonderful. Too many kids these days sit around watching TV while their parents do all the work. Now, shall we head to the next hole? Sure. Am I up by 2? As a professional, Kiryu-san, what are your thoughts on the youth of today? Well, things were definitely different when I was a kid. But with how drastically the world has changed, I guess that's not too much of a surprise. I'd say the real problem is that we spoon-feed everything to kids nowadays. There's no room for imagination anymore. Back in my day, we'd come up with games we could all play together when we were bored. And since we had lots of kids of different ages, we had to make rules that were fair to everyone. We didn't want to exclude anyone just because of their age or ability. It was through those playground games that we first learned about cooperation and what it means to help others. These days, though, it's all about video games and the internet. From what I hear, most kids would rather stay in their rooms than go outside to play. Mood. Very mood. True, we didn't have any of those luxuries when we were young. Children nowadays certainly have it good, but in a way I feel sorry for them. Bullying seems to have grown more prevalent as well. I will admit it's always been present, but incidents appear to be even more malicious recently. Perhaps the children of today lack basic consideration for their fellow students. Looks like it, yeah. I wonder if the game is giving me so many outs because it wants me specifically to win against this guy. Hey, that's my only... I could do this and not go for a full swing. I guess we'll see. Let's do a little bit that way. Oh, almost. Almost. You know what? If we can do it again, let's do it again. Nah, it's not gonna work. I wish it would tell me where his ball was. There we go. Nope, too far. That might be too far too. Yep, right out of bounds. We're just gonna keep on going. We're just gonna keep on going. There we go. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. All Let's have the distance. We want at least, it's about a third. That's a little more than a third. Let's try this. Oh. Yes. No, that's I forgot to have it. That's again, that's my fault. I have it. It might just be a straight shot. Oh, come on. We're just gonna, we're basically cheating. Oh, come on. Again, I forgot to have it. I forgot it resets every time. Hold on, there we go. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Imagine if this is the way golf is actually played. You just take as many times as you want. How many is it gonna give me? Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, stroke 5. Oh no. Kiryu-san, I have another question about your children, if you don't mind. How do they spend their free time?
Well, we don't have a computer or any games, so for the most part they all play together outside. All the older kids really look after the younger ones, too. It's like our own big family.
That sounds lovely. Would it be alright if I paid you a visit sometime?
Of course. I'd be glad to have you.
Nice. Oh no, I made him so sad. I totally cheated for that. Now, I'm sure if we play golf again, there's no way it's going to give me, like, any of those. We're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. I have to thank you for the match, Kiryu-san. Golf isn't much without an enjoyable conversation to go with it. I hope I'll have the chance to stop by your orphanage sometime soon, and I mean that sincerely.
We'd love to have you.
Perhaps there's even some way the city could support all the charitable work you do for these children. And if you ever need anything, please feel free to give me a call. I'll do everything within my power to help you.
I appreciate that, Akasaka-san.
Akasaka-san. Akasaka-san. Farewell now.
See you later.
Oh, and before I forget, I signed you up on my permanent guest list, so you'll be free to visit the club whenever you please. Perhaps we'll even play again sometime. You won't give you as many mulligans again, you son of a bitch. You used like 10 of them in that last hole. I saw it!
Uncle Zaka had nothing but nice things to say about Morning Glory. I'll bet that'll make Shiro feel better.
Alright. Nothing else happening. Let's save. And let's, we only have 5 minutes left. Let's chance that we can get this day done and then still be able to stop on time. Let's do it. Oops.
Oh, Akasaka-san.
Yeah, I don't know why I say it like that. I don't know why that last "and" comes out like that.
Akasaka-san.
Good to see you again, Kiryu-san. I told you I'd stop by, didn't I?
Yeah, like right now, though? Yeah, though I wasn't expecting it to be so soon.
Once an idea crosses my mind, I simply have to see it through as soon as possible. Betty in the house! Yo, Uncle Gaz! Yeah, hello, Uncle Gaz! My voice dropped.
Hey, you forgot to say hello to our guest. And take your shoes off before you go inside.
Kaz. We're home.
You two have a good day at school?
Uh-huh. Oh, a guest.
こんにちは
Hi, mister.
こんにちは
Hi. Hello there, kids. Come on, Izumi-chan. Oh, such energetic kids.
ただいま
Oh my god.
その様子じゃ負けたか。
次は絶対勝つ
元気な子供ですな。
あれお客さん
ああ、挨拶しろ。
はじめましてシロです
ほう、ちゃんと挨拶もしっかりできて気持ちのいい子だ。
おいあんたが桐生だなこの子供にあんたどういう教育してるんだ見ろ喧嘩であざだらけだどうしてくれるんだ
ああ、橋本さん、お久しぶりですね。
んえ赤坂先生
Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, truthfully, I've been wanting to pay this orphanage a visit for some time now. So, of course, I didn't waste any time when Kiryu-san here invited me. I needed to see the children he clearly loved so much for himself. For myself. They'll certainly grow into fine young adults. Is it the environment, or perhaps Kiryu-san's guiding hand?
What's
What's your secret?
Honestly, I can't take that much credit. They're all really independent. I only step in when absolutely necessary.
I see. You should take a page out of his book, Hashimoto. Yes, sir, I agree. Hey, what about Shiro? He thinks he's better than all us regular kids because he doesn't have parents. What? Don't speak to him like that, you little shit. Yeah, I'm adding. I'm paraphrasing. He didn't choose to be an orphan. None of these kids did. If you were really his friend, you would help him solve his problems, not make them worse. Whatever, you old fart. Well, I never. I feel sorry for that boy's parents. Oh, I'm sure being his teacher is hard enough, Hashimoto-sensei. I should be going. Well, I must say, Kiryu-san, it warms my heart to see how happy and healthy your children are. You have the full support of the city, I assure you. Problem solved. Hi, Kaz.
Hey, Haruka. It's been a long night. Hey, Haruka. That was cool.
Yeah.
Good. Are they back already?
Yeah, they all got home a while ago.
Shiro too? I hope he's okay.
Don't worry, Haruka. Shiro's gonna be just fine.
Really? That's a relief. I was so worried when I heard he was getting bullied, but I'm glad everything's gonna be okay.
Me too.
Well, I better go get dinner started.
Be careful with the knives.
Uncle Cass, it's just you who has problems with the knives. I'm just saying. It's only you. Oh no, I was gonna try to save. Give me it back. I will just. Not yet, sorry, Taichi.
Looks like Taichi and Ayako are up in arms over something. I better go take a look.
And we will take a look next week. Because I am going to save, and we're done today. What is going to happen? I mean, it kind of seems like nothing is going to happen. Until we catch up to the beginning of the game, at least. Like, the way it's going, if this were any other game, I would say, like, something really terrible is going to happen to these poor kids, right? Or like, to his orphanage, or something like that. And that might still happen in the future, but it seems to me like nothing major is really going to happen until Riki comes in and says, hey, our boss has been shot, and then we go from there, I guess. Because that's like modern day in this game is when that happens. So find out. I know I didn't have to save again, but I did. Well, I saved again because our health was going up. But yeah, next week we'll continue on. I feel like this game might be one of the shorter Yakuza games, at least if we only do the main story, which of course we're going to be doing a lot of the side stories if we can. Again, I don't necessarily consider myself a completionist of the Yakuza games because there's a lot of stuff, especially when you get into the minigame stuff, that like I'm not going to bother too hard with. But the side story stuff in general, I will try to do as many of those as I can. So, anyway. Goodbye!